going on, family? Welcome back to another episode of Urban Arts Magazine's 40 Under 40. Yo, we're talking with a dope artist today, another dope artist today who will be with us, who we're featuring in our 40 Under 40, 40 artists who are under the age of 40 doing some amazing things in the arts, theater, dance, music, film, television, all of that good stuff. Yo, help me welcome today our boy Dough Networkz. What's up, man?
Yo, peace. What's the word, man?
Not much. Thank you for joining us today, man, on this. Yeah. So, you have an amazing story. Just tell us a little bit about who Dough Networkz is.
Just in short, I do everything in the business besides like far as rapping scene, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But like just the creative aspect of putting together projects. I do shows, you know what I mean? Like I said, I do my own projects as well, like compilations. That's what I'm pretty known for. But just in the small, man, just I did some time, you know what I mean, incarcerated for 13 years while I was incarcerated. I always had a passion for music. So, while I was down, I did some studying. I did some refocusing. You know what I mean, and was able to, get out after that time and be able to pursue what I'm doing now.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So while you were locked up, you actually put together a plan that when you get out, that you'll be able to launch into a career, man. Like what caused you to come up with that idea? Like, I'm gonna create this for myself.
But actually, man, because I was doing it before I was incarcerated. So, going through the trial phase and all the other stuff, I kind of lost touch with it for a while. You know what I mean? So, after I was sentenced, took my time, was actually sitting in state prison, maybe about like the 5th or 6th year of my bid, I kind of picked it back up. You know what I mean? Just, getting back in contact with some of the people that I was working with on the streets and seeing them still moving and progressing. That kind of gave me the energy, like, man, let me see if I could try it from up in here. So actually in there, I created a company from in prison, and I was doing projects from in prison. You know what I mean? Compilation.
That's dope, man. You even had a listening party while you were in prison, right?
Yeah. That was actually when I was in a halfway house after I got out, but I wasn't able to go. But I put together the whole listening party, man. It was about a good 80 to 90 people there. You know what I mean? And I was, they actually had me like I didn't even know how to use FaceTime like that, but they had me on sitting on the monitor on FaceTime looking at the whole get down. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was able to do a few things from up in there that kind of set me up for what I'm doing right now.
Nice. Man, that's dope. So you're more on the business end of it. So when young producers, young rappers, young singers come to you and say, "Hey, I have this dream, I want to do this," what kind of advice do you give to them?
Really, you just me personally, I like more of the organic approach, like be yourself. You know what I mean? I say don't try to fit in no box. You know what I mean? Like you got, of course you got different genres, but but don't, my whole thing is don't try to force yourself in a certain area of this music game just because you think it pops. You know what I mean? It don't fit you. Like, do you? You know what I mean? And then you know how the game is set up now. Like, you got niche audiences. You got little audiences that you could tap into it and get your art out and still make some good money too. So I just say don't lose your artistic integrity. You know what I mean? Just do you, do your thing, and then you know what I mean. Let it come to let the energy bring it to you.
That's real, man. That's real. And a lot of people need to hear that because they say, "Oh, I want to be the next so-and-so. I want to be the next so-and-so." No, you need to be the new you.
Be you, be the next you. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's real, man. That's real. So for somebody who wants to get into the business of like, I want to start managing artists. I want to start putting on shows. Right. Like, should I just, take the money in my savings account and just start? Like, what should I do?
Well, me, just early on, because I really didn't have like the idea just like I wanted to do shows. Like that just kind of came about. But me, I was just fortunate enough to run into people along the way that were willing to invest in the ideas. You know what I mean? And then, of course, the network of artists that I'm connected to. You know what I mean? I was, that's a big thing too. The network is important, but just the network of artists that I had, and then run into an investor that was willing to put up the bread. You know what I mean? Like you could, it's different ways you could do it. That was just how it happened for me.
Yeah,
how I started off. Like, I didn't invest in shows. Since then, I invested my own money in the
right.
shows. You know what I mean? And I still work with investors too. But just speaking about me when I first started off, that's just how it came about. But it's different ways to get it.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. So we talk a lot about like the successes that we have in life and all the successful things that we have. Can you talk to me about a struggle, like a time that something you were working on caused some issues, or there was a struggle behind it, and how did you recover from that?
Well, I could say like a project I did, Broken Cups 2, which is really like probably my biggest project. You know what I mean? But I ran it like to some hurdles early. Trying to figure out exactly like the direction and the artist. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of artists that I had planned out, and I had them saying they were going to do it, and then turn out not to do it. Yeah. So it's kind of like you got certain plans, you got certain things lined up, you know what I mean, in the process, and it don't go the way you want it to go.
Right.
But at the same time, sometimes it's not meant for it to go that way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's what I had to look at, because I was frustrated. Like, damn, man, I'm calling this dude. It's not happening. But I had to sit back and realize, all right, let me just go with the ones that I know for sure. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then I just built the energy off that. You know what I mean? So it just turned out to be that was really the direction I was supposed to focus on, the ones that was there, turning verses, calling me, you know what I mean? Just focus. Yeah. I just focused on that. And then I just kind of put out my mind the ones that didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it made it a lot smoother for me. So that was kind of like, like a hurdle in the beginning, just understanding that facet of the game. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. I feel you. That's good, really good advice. Yeah. So we find ourselves sometimes, like you said earlier, wanting to be, the next Jay-Z, wanting to be, the next Kanye. If you had to find a style that you say you like to operate in music, what would that style be?
Really, I'm like into like the underground. Like I do a lot of work with underground artists. I guess you could say like I don't know if you know Griselda, Benny the Butcher, that type of lane. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I work with a company named Lord Mob. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the grimy underground. But then it's all underground shit, but you got different levels of it. Like you got the grimy side, like the Conway, Flea Lord. Then you got like the smooth, like the smooth player sample type vibe, like Rock Marcy, Jay Worthy, Larry June. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like my area, man. I kind of like to be down there. You know what I mean?
Nice, yeah, for sure, man. And then, like, when you're looking at an artist that you want to start working with, are there any things you look for in that artist to say, "Hey, that's the person that got it. That's the person I want to work with"?
Authenticity, man. Like I look for somebody that's real. For so talented, you know what I mean? Talent is, you definitely have to be talented, but like I like working with people with good personalities, you know what I mean? And just kind of not like they love their art, but they not like don't have that air of, you know what I mean? Like I'm better than you because I can rap it. You kind of know how the industry works. So I just kind of like to work with people with like personalities, like, man, humble. Just be humble, go at it. You know what I mean? Because it's a sport at the end of the day, but at the same time, just understand what it is, man, and just be you. Like I kind of like to deal with people that's got a like personality like myself. I think I work better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense, man. Makes perfect sense. What's next? What you got coming up? What can we look for?
Well, right now I'm working on I'm doing a compilation. A piece to Dr. Dre, man. But I'm finna put out the little mixtape called the Detox. You know, he's involved, but he don't know he involved. You know, we'll come out. But I got a lot of dope up and coming artists, some established artists on there. Also, I'm doing work with, of course, an up and coming label called Lord Mob. We have an artist named TF that I put a project out on last year called Scanless Summer. Me and my brother Polly Rob, that's my partner. But it was number 11 on Revolt. You know what I mean? Top 11 project of the year on Revolt. Nice. So now we're suiting up to get ready to drop his next project called Blame Kansas.
Okay.
was coming out off Lower Mob. So, you know, and then I have then I still do the shows. You know what I mean? I have a show with Jay Worthy coming up this February. At the end of this February, we just had Bodie James on Friday.
Nice.
So it just, you know, just pretty much, man, just shows other projects. We still working the One Nation project that I dropped with the Outlaws late last year. There's gonna be some videos and other things coming up with that. So, you know, just kind of just also a project with Jay Worthy and Rock Marcy too that I'm adding on. That's gonna be a big one this year too. So that's pretty much just, you know, from that to April, and then whatever else come along after that. That's pretty much what's going on.
Yeah, man, it looks like you got your hands full for sure. You got a lot of projects going on.
Blessings, man. Like, you know, the work starting to stack up, man. And that's, you know, I'm blessed to be able to be doing what I'm doing. You know, so I don't ever complain about it, man. I always smile because I know it could have been the other way around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real. That's real, man. So, if somebody wanted to reach out to you and say, "Hey, I want to pitch you my music," like, what would they need to do? How can they?
Well, they can hit me social media on my Instagram, Dough_Networkz with a Z. All the info's in the bio. You know what I mean? It's my email's in there. You know, just email me the tracks. Like I said, I'll be pretty stacked up with things, but I listen to everything that I get. You know,
Nice.
So yeah, if you want to do that, I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, about the same thing. Just, you know, reach out to me, social media, email, whatever. I mean, we'll figure it out.
Gotcha. Cool, man. So make sure you check out our boy Dough Networkz. Follow him on all the social medias. Make sure that you are watching what he's doing. This brother is on the rise, and make sure that you support anything he does. Make sure you buy, don't download, buy the project.
Vinyls coming soon too, man.
Get the vinyls too, for sure. Get the vinyls for sure. Yo, Dough, we're gonna play a game real quick, man. It's called This or That. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you 2 words, 2 ideas, 2 sentences, or whatever, and then you tell me which one you better align with, and we're gonna talk about why. You ready?
All right, let's go.
All right, man. We're gonna start off easy. LA tacos, New York pizza.
You know what? Since I've been living on the East Coast, man, I've been playing around in New York a lot. So that pizza is fire, but I gotta go with the LA tacos.
Okay. Why LA tacos though?
I mean, it's just, you know, it's the late night effect, man. You might be coming from the club or the studio, you know what I mean, and stopping to grab one of them top out. You know, you're gonna get the foil, man. It's gonna be about 3 or 4 of them up in there. You know, it always get me right. It's been getting me right. You know, I'm an LA kid, so I've been doing that since I was a youngin'. So it always hit the point for me. So I got it.
Okay. So if you had to pay for a vacation, would you do the beach or would you do the mountains?
You said the beach or the mountains?
Yeah, beach or the mountains.
I had to do the beach.
Why?
Definitely had to do the beach, man. I mean, I love the beach, man. It's the sand, you know, the fresh air, man. I love, you know, just chilling, man, looking at the water. You know what I mean? The beach is just like the mountains is peaceful, don't get me wrong, but it's just like the beaches. It's just that for me, man. Like I always get a calm feeling when I go there. You know what I mean? So definitely.
Okay. Movies, Boys in the Hood or Friday, the first Friday?
Boys in the Hood for me.
Wow.
And I say that because that's kind of like the first. I think I was that was 92, so I was about 91, 92. It was about 9 or 10. So that was kind of like the introduction to me understanding what was going on around me. You know what I mean? That's what I could really remember, like watching that movie.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like, damn, I went out, going outside now. It's kind of like I understand what's going, kind of like a light went off. Like, damn, this is what I'm living in. You know what I mean? This is my, that movie was my reality at the time. I was going out the house, looking around, seeing cats hanging out. You know what I mean? So I got to say, like, just more of just awakening for me was Boys in the Hood.
Gotcha.
But Friday is a super classic though. Super
sure, yeah. Definitely. Sports car or SUV?
Oh, definitely sports car for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why so?
And it's crazy. I just had a Scat Pack. You know what I mean? A Dodge Charger. So
yeah.
And before that, I had a Challenger. You know what I mean? So now I'm driving I'm kind of changing it up. So I went and got me a little Benz, man. You know, all praise to God. You know what I mean? I was blessed to get that, but I have a 78 El Camino that's hot, that's in the garage too. So I love fast car.
Gotcha.
You know
Gotcha. I hear it. I hear it, man. It's gonna be a little controversial right here. Ready? In and out or cookout?
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You gotta go in and out, man.
Okay. Why?
I gotta go in. Cook. That's my wife. She loves cookout. You know what I mean? She done that when we moved because she's originally from New York, but she moved to this area when she was a little younger. So
okay,
introduced me to cookout. You know what I mean? So that's her thing, but it's nothing like that in and out burger. You know what I mean? And it's limited, like it's a rare thing. Like you're not gonna find it, even though like cookout is, cookout, you're not gonna find it in LA either. But
right.
Now it's just a little bit more rare. Like you gotta wait in that long ass line.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? But it's worth it. So in and out for me.
Gotcha, man. Last question. $1 million home or $1 million in cash?
Oh, definitely $1 million home.
Why?
Because that's the cash right there. You're gonna double your money after a while. You know what I mean? So that's an investment. The cash is the house. You know what I mean? So to me, you know what I mean, definitely a house.
Got it. Cool, man. Well, that was easy right there. Oh, I love a game of this or that. Lets me get to know how you think and how you feel for sure.
No doubt.
Yo, make sure you check out our boy Dough Networkz on social medias. I'm gonna put all your social media in the lower thirds at the bottom right here. And then make sure you support, like, and share his page. All right, man. Thank you so much for being with us today, for sure.
Man, thank you, brother. Man, I appreciate the time, man. God bless, man. Thank you for opening your platform for me, man. You know what I mean? Yes. I'm truly appreciative, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Dough Networkz, another one of our 40 under 40. Make sure you stay on and check us out.